What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Richard Profit. Welcome back to the Profit Realty Group channel. It's Sunday night, and we're talking watches, right? No, you know what? We're talking Rolex. You want other watch content, you go to another channel. Here, we're talking Rolex. That's all we talk about. We are talking about Rolex here. All right, so let's jump right into it. I bought a new Rolex. Everybody knows 2019, I bought a Rolex at Costco. I bought a stainless steel Datejust 41, fluted white gold bezel, and I got it at Costco. It's crazy. It's befitting that we're talking about this and my new Rolex purchase in this. This is a new unit that we just got in a new property. I just bought it in 2020. This is my first purchase of 2020. And I decided, you know what, I got some downtime. Let me sit down and let me tell everybody about my new watch. I bought two Rolexes in 2019, and I'm gonna talk about this second one. So, I'm in Costco, actually. I remember the date. It was November 22nd, 2019. I'm standing online in Costco. I got my wagon, I got my whole stuff. And I don't know, it just hits me. You know what, let me call up my girl and let me see if she's got anything. This is what we on tonight, by the way. I'm still in the street, so can't really, So I said, let me call up my girl, see if she's got anything. Boom, call her up. I'm online, ring her up. She comes on the phone. Wow, Prophet, I was gonna call you in a few minutes. Oh yeah, what's up? We just got in a shipment. We haven't even unpacked it yet. We were gonna unpack it, and then I was gonna call you to see if we had anything. Boom. I said, okay, good, cool. Go unpack it. Do me a favor. Put me on speakerphone. Don't hang up. Put me on speakerphone and unpack it. Let me hear what's going on. Boom. Okay, she puts the phone down, puts me on speakerphone. I can't really hear anything. I just, I hear like some talking in the background, like paper rustling. So I'm on the phone there. It's probably like a minute or two, but to me, it seems like, like an eternity, right? Especially if you're waiting for something. And the thing is, my AD hasn't got a delivery in over a month. I mean, probably closer to 2 months. It's been a long time since she's got a delivery, right? So I'm real excited about her delivery. She's real excited. All the sales associates are real excited. Because now's the chance that they can all make money, right? Boom, she runs back on the phone. Prophet. I go, yeah, what's up? I got it. What you got? I got it. All right, what you got? I got a Batman. You got a what? I got a Batman on the Jubilee. I'll take it. You want it? I'll take it. I'm in Costco, but I'm gonna come there right now. She goes, Prophet, if you want it, it's yours. You gotta come get it. But I'll be honest with you, I can only hold it for 2 hours. No problem. I'm 15, 20 minutes away. I'm gonna leave my stuff and I'm on my way there, right? And I don't know, for some reason, my first one, it keeps coming in my head. I'm just, my first real Rolex, two-tone landlord bluesy, right? For some reason, it just keeps popping in my head. Now, I've just been offered a Batman on a Jubilee, what some people call the Batgirl. This is 2019. This watch came out in 2019. hottest watch of the year, right? My second Batman I've been offered, so there's no way I'm turning this down. I'm taking this watch. I'm taking this watch, right? But for some reason, my first real Rolex, two-tone landlord blues, he keeps sticking in my head. Boom. So I tell her, do me a favor. Yeah? Go back there. Tell me what else you got. What do you mean? I told you I got the Batman. I know. Just do me a favor. Just tell me what else you got. Don't hang up on me. Don't put me on hold. Just put me on speakerphone. Go check what else you got and come back. And I said, please check for me if you got two-tone landlord bluesy. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna go check. She goes to the back, comes back. Again, it seems like forever. She comes back on the phone. Prophet, yeah. I got a two-tone bluesy. What? I got the two-tone bluesy, you know, with the sunburst dial, you know, the one that it's like the new blue, the blue that matches the bezel. Oh my God. She has my first real Rolex. Now, when I say my first real Rolexes, I mean I wore fake Rolexes like, ever since I can remember back. My whole 20s, I wore fake Rolex. I believe my 30s, early 30s, I don't know, 31, 32, I got my first real Rolex, and it was the two-tone bluesy. If anybody saw my video on, I made a lot of videos about it, why I call it the landlord watch, never sell your first one. You can go back, check those out. I'll include them. I'll include them at the end of this video. So anyway, she says, I got that watch. Oh my God, I'm on my way. Boom, I leave my stuff, get off the line. I'm flaming there, right? I'm flaming to the AD. So in my mind, I'm thinking, you know, the Batman. The only thing I'm thinking is the Batman, right? But now, as I start getting closer, I start thinking, wow, my first watch, my first Rolex. You know, this was the Rolex that that my girlfriend used to attack. Whenever we got in an argument, she would attack the watch. This was the watch that, you know, I bought that fell off the truck. This was the watch that, you know, got me out of Canal Street specials. You know, this was the watch that I had to sell when I lost my first business, and you know, it broke my heart. The two-tone landlord bluesy, right? So, you know, this was the watch that popped my cherry, really. This was the Rolex watch that popped my real Rolex cherry. Yeah, and you know, but again, this was the second time I was offered a Batman. The first time I was offered a Batman on an oyster bracelet, it was right before it got discontinued at my AD in Atlanta. She had offered it to me. I think I made a video about that. So, yeah. So I had passed on that regrettably because right after that, it was discontinued. So here I am again. I'm getting offered the hottest watch of the year in the year it was released. So I'm on my way there. But again, she also has my first real Rolex, right? So here we go. I run in the store, park, go inside, run in the store. There's no one in the store, except the security guard. He's always like by the door, right? Come out. My friend comes out. She sees me. She smiles. She turns around. She comes back out, like with this little tray. They have the little, Rolex tray. She comes back out. She's got the two watches there. She's got the Batman, and she's got the two-tone landlord watch bluesy, right? Two-tone bluesy. Rolex two-tone Submariner blue for the uninitiated. So there we go. They're both in front of me, in my face. And now people start coming into the store. They got them in the tray, both in front of me. Now people start coming into the store. An older gentleman comes in, and a guy, like middle-aged guy with his wife comes in, right? And they're over there a little bit, and I'm here with my friend. She showed me the watches. So I immediately, the guy's walking over, so I immediately grab the Batman. I put it on. My friend's got, those white gloves they have. She got them on, and she helps me put on the watch. She's checking it out. Oh, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Looking at it, she wipes off the face with her gloves. I'm there. I'm checking out the Batman. I was like, you know what? I'm definitely taking this watch. This is my watch, right? These got to be ice cold. So I'm looking at the watch. I'm like, anyway, I like the watch. But as I'm checking out the watch, the guy leans over. The guy that's with his wife leans over and says, looks over and says, wow, the Batgirl. He calls it the Batgirl, right? I mean, some people call the Batman on the Jubilee the Batgirl. So he calls it the Batgirl. He goes, wow, the Batgirl. Wow, you're so lucky. Tells me I'm so lucky. So, and I go, yeah, I don't know this jerk off. So I'm checking out the watch. My friend, we're chatting, we're talking, we're chatting it up. It's 5-10 minutes maybe. So the Batman is on my wrist, right? So he leans back over. He leans back over to my friend and he says, I want to try on the two-tone bluesy. I know this guy is going to take the Batgirl, so I want to try on the two-tone bluesy. I look over at this guy, I look down at his watch. He's wearing a steel AP. So I know he's a watch guy, right? So, I know that, he's a watch guy. He likes watches, so he probably buys watches. So he says, I want to try on the two-tone bluesy because he knows I'm taking the Batman, right? My friend looks at him, looks at me, looks down at the two-tone bluesy. I look at the bluesy. I look at this jerk off, and I say to him, no, you're not trying on my watch. I grabbed the two-tone landlord watch bluesy. I put it in the corner of the tray next to me. I take off the Batman. I put it on the tray. I look at him. I say, Merry Christmas. I look at my friend. I tell her, I'm taking the two-tone landlord. And I'm gonna tell you, it was like crazy. It was like in like unison. Everybody went, oh. and their mouths like hit the floor, and everybody was frozen. And I'll tell you, have you ever felt like you were like in the Matrix before? Like, I don't know, it was crazy. It felt like as I looked around, but by now the store's packed, right? So as I looked around, you know, everybody seemed like they were frozen with their mouths open, and I was the only one moving. I was the only one making my way to the counter, you know, where they bring out that little foldy computer, making my way to the counter to pay to pay for my watch. I mean, yeah, I mean, it was crazy. You know, so yeah, you know, I got my baby. You know, I got my baby again, and you know, I mean, the Batman's a great watch. The Batgirl, whatever you call it, is a fantastic watch. I've been offered it twice now. I've been offered it once in Atlanta on an Oyster, and I've been offered it here in New York on the Jubilee, and I passed on it twice. The first time I regretted it, but this second time, I don't regret it. You know, I don't regret it. You know, I got my baby. Here she is. I bought my baby back again, and you know, it just feels right. It feels right. She just feels right. I mean, I feel whole again. You know, I mean, I just can't explain it. But you know, I made a video. Someone asked me about my perfect 4-piece collection. I had did a video previous, but now a couple years later, I had updated my perfect 4-piece collection, and in it I had to include my first real Rolex, the two-tone Landlord Bluesy, like people call it, the two-tone Bluesy. You know, with the gold through the clasp, the new ceramic, the sunburst dial. I mean, this new blue. I mean, it's just a beautiful watch. To me, it is like one of the most iconic Rolex. Is because when you see that watch, you see somebody with that watch, instantly you know, oh, that man is wearing a Rolex, you know, and it's just beautiful. Maybe the first time that I owned this beautiful watch, this beautiful Rolex, I didn't appreciate it as much as I do now. But now looking at this watch, you really have to, like, it's something to behold. You really have to have it in your hands to behold this watch. This is just an aesthetically pleasing watch. It is just a beautiful timepiece, and I love it. I really do, and I love it. And you know, I believe I've made the right decision. Yeah, so that's my story. I bought 2 Rolex watches in 2019. This is the top of 2020. You know, and I'm making this video, you know, on my new Rolex watch. And I feel, yeah, I'm complete again. My baby is back with me, and this is the, you know, the improved model. Ceramic, solid end links, glide lock clasp. I mean, it's just an amazing watch. It's the Landlord watch, you know, the two-tone Landlord watch Bluesy, my first real Rolex, and I love it. You know, whether you agree with me, you don't agree with me, leave a comment below. Let me know what you feel. Let me know if you were there, would you have taken the Batman, or would you have taken the Landlord watch two-tone Bluesy? And if I did the right thing. I'm your host, Richard Prophet, Prophet Realty Group, and thanks for watching.